I want to welcome you all to the second chapter, to the second event of IBG Startups. So primarily the startup vertical is meant for young graduates, young entrepreneurs, and that's what's being targeted by the government also. We all know that there has been an announcement of 10,000 crore startup fund. Now, amazing. And according to me, that's just the starter, it's just the kickoff. Many of the states are setting up their own funds. And I'm looking at probably 25-30,000 crores in the next couple of years flowing into startups. So there was never a better time to start a business in India. So let's all take advantage of it. I am of course beyond that point of doing a startup, but I would love to be a youngster again at this point. At our time, we used to actually use our own money, go to banks, beg for loans, try to service them, pay interest at 24% in rate, and then try to make money, which we hardly ever did. So this is the time, go for it. I would like to welcome Mr. Devlekar, Mayor of Kalyan. He's come all the way to be here with us. And also to welcome Shweta Shalini. She's the BJP spokesperson, but of course she runs her own companies in Pune. So she's really, evolved from it. She continues to run, so half the time she's in Pune, half the time, every time I call her, I have to ask her, are you here or in Pune? So she's here now in the capacity of spokesperson of BJP. And she's going to talk to us about the BJP policy, about Prime Minister's policies for startups specifically.
Hi everybody, I think I'm the only person who was half introduced by Vikash. So I wanted to introduce myself as an entrepreneur. And now that people have been talking, a lot of people have been talking about age per se, I think we have a very young Jerry sitting here right in front of us. And an extremely young politician coming here in such a gathering. And an extremely young and charming Vikash sitting beside me. Coming back to myself, I run a couple of companies which are primarily tech companies. We have a user experience design company and a mobile company which does telecom software. We have around 1,000 workforce across the globe and centers across 6 nations worldwide. Apart from this, I have been actively involved since 2008 in politics. As of now, I work as Pradesh Pravakta, which is Maharashtra spokesperson for the Bharatiya Janata Party. I'm very happy and glad that I'm here, and I would love to answer all the questions around. Thank you so much.
To initiate the discussion, I'm gonna just request her to give some, her views on rupees 10,000 crore fund for startups, which PM has launched. Now, how helpful it will really become for startups in the next, 10, 20 years.
Entrepreneurs are very, very active, very intelligent. Our Honorable Prime Minister gave a long speech and he said so many different things. And there are some beautiful bylaws which he has come up with. But all that we are really interested is in the 10,000 crores. But nonetheless, let me clarify very clearly that okay, let me start with this small story of this young man who is an Indian. He's come up with a very interesting product and a patent which he has filed in the Cambridge University. As soon as he finished filing the patent and actually built the product on the patent, he has been given a university grant of a few $1 million without even asking if he has run a pilot of his patent, whether he has actually filed the patent in various companies, whether it's going to be a profitable venture, where is the market, will it be successful, etc., etc. Now, eventually, we want to go there, and if that is the ecosystem of entrepreneurship that we want to build, this is the first step that the Honorable Finance Minister and the Prime Minister has started. Very clearly, the actual budgeting of the 10,000 crore fund will happen in the budget. But as of now, with the help of LIC and a couple of other players, SEBI has been given the rights to have a fund or an initial corpus of about 2,500 crores, which will eventually rise up to about 10,000 crores. Now, what is key here is actually that while you as an entrepreneur would want to claim that money from the government, you will not have to go through regulations and compliances very government-like. So what is it going to be looking like? We are eventually have a committee which will have startups, guys like him, investors, angel investors, foreign investors, scientists, prominent people who've done it all and can analyze your idea and will be able to refer you to SEBI to give you that particular loan. Now, yes, government is coming up with their own incubators, research wings, there are going to be universities, their references, all of that is eventually going to count. So the framework has been set. The first step and the most difficult step has been taken. And I'm sure in the budget, it will be fructified, and how it is going to shape up, we will know and we will see.